After last night's Charlotte-Atlanta NBA game, something rather unusual happened in the Hornets locker room. Yours truly was quizzing former Griffin Bear Darrin Hancock on why he wasn't participating in the NBA Slam Dunk Contest. After all, Darrin is one of the best and most spectacular dunkers in the league. Well, that's when Charlotte forward Larry Johnson jumped in and took over my role as sports reporter. You see, it seems LJ had some inside information.
Let me ask you about the slam dunk contest. That's coming up next week. Were you invited to play in that?
Yes, he was.
No.
Yes, he was. He turned it down.
No. You turned it down, Darrin?
No, I didn't turn it down. Well, what happened? What happened?
What happened, Darrin?
It just... Darrin, you the reporter, not you.
You got it. One of the highest-paid players in the NBA took over my 50-cent per hour job.
I think he was invited, and he was a little nervous at first. And he kind of sort of told him he'd think about it, and by the time he got back with him, they had done picked somebody else.
Hancock afraid to be in a slam dunk contest? After all, Darrin has won a handful of those on the high school and college level. But Larry Johnson says Darrin was scared.
Was it Griffin High School, Darrin Hancock's fans? Your boy was a tad bit scared to be in a dunk contest.
Darrin is afraid to be in a dunk contest. How would he have done? Because the field looks pretty weak this year, that's for sure.
I don't think the field weak, but I think he'd have done all right if he'd have got some cojones. I think you beat that.
Sorry, Larry. If you're going to work with me, you'll have to control yourself. But anyway, back to the story. Now, Larry wasn't through getting to the bottom of this story. Johnson then called Hornets assistant coach T.R. Dunn to the witness stand in front of Robert Parrish, the chief, Kenny Anderson, and all the other Hornets.
T.R., come here, T.R. I just got to catch Darrin in his live. Remember the dunk contest? Remember when they asked Darrin? Remember that? If he'd have said yes the day they asked him, wouldn't he have been in the dunk contest?
And let the record show that Dunn nodded his head up and down, signifying a yes. So bottom line, Darrin was asked to participate in the slam dunk contest, but declined. But why when you could do something like this?
It's got Owens, the ball is deflected, Hancock with the steal, Hancock quickly past the timeline, Hancock drives, Hancock scores, Hancock jams it hard with one hand. Darrin with 15 points. He got past that timeline so quick and got so high. Pass inside of Murphy, and it's a block, but Hancock the jam on the follow. Hancock has 20 points on a two-hand jam with 4:54 to play, fourth quarter. Now a three-pointer by Darrin in the air. It's good. Darrin with 9 points in the game, all from long range. That one, a step outside the three-point line. The crowd is kind of quiet. They were expecting more fireworks, so to speak, more jams and stuff like that. We haven't had a dunk tonight.
No, we haven't. Not by either team, Barney.
That's unbelievable. Long shot. We've had a lot of threes. That one is partially blocked by Cruz. Rebound to Hancock. 38 seconds to play third quarter. Here comes Darrin. Will he provide a dunk? Darrin on the drive. He jams it. 34 seconds to play third quarter, and our first dunk of the night by Hancock, and he's also fouled. Ball loose on the baseline. It's still loose. Hancock will chase it down to the line, to the lane, jams it. Hancock with a two-hand jam. He's got 14 points, his second jam of the night. The Bears are up by 12. Marcus Allen shot of the air. It's an air ball, followed by Hancock, jams it with one hand, back in. Darrin with 20 points of the game. His average 27.6, and he's slowly but surely getting there. Here he comes again, full head of steam. Darrin drives, lays it up, pretty pass. Mangum jams it with two hands. What a pass by Darrin. Darrin Hancock stole the ball, but he lost it. Now Richards has it off to Hancock, to the line, to the lane. He jams it like Dominique Wilkins. He brought it low, he brought it high, and he slammed it home with two hands. And that brings everybody to their feet. Hancock with a bucket. He's got 6 in the game. The Bears by 6. That's what they came to see. Scoop shot, and Hancock knocks it over our way and out of bounds. Darrin knocked that ball about 40 feet out of bounds. Darrin with 10 points at halftime. Still has 10. Hancock with a steal. Hancock on the drive. Hancock jams it with one hand. There you go. There's your jam. A one-hander off a steal. Darrin with 12 points at Griffin by 3. Carter, a long pass right side, steal by Mangum. The Bears wake up. Here comes Mangum. Shovels it off to Hancock in a two-hand jam. Hancock high for a two-hand jam. He's got 14 points, and Washington will take a timeout with 2:40 to play third quarter. Murphy on the move, pass the timeline in the front court. 2:39 to play. Dish it off to Hancock. Reverse shot is good. Impossible shot by Darrin Hancock. He was literally behind the backboard. The ball's loose on the baseline, chased down by Washington. White with the basketball at the buzzer. Hancock blocks the shot. The game's over. Hancock blocks a shot at the buzzer, and Griffin wins it by a final of 67-65. Unbelievable. And it came down to a last shot situation in this ball game as Griffin wins game number 12.